Cause TV no, and some Sompa TV and for radio no, and some Sompa 93.1 FM and San Nimpo. Also watch your 5G energy drink way, and some energy and pay, and no and a kita wa brown what Jimbia here biano. One sound some bet me a Kamuamo Kojima, Moyamo workout and watch more into sports our bra. We young what did you call Numaso, about one and put any sounds so bunny. I want you Patranos our problem and your man you sweat me a pay, and some Adiamo Jumedia would know. I have 5G energy drink way, and some managers as we are saying our Branano Peno, yet I have foreign but on sender, and I make house all ram and some our doubling. Jumedia was a boss our Viva Stadium Ninano, way and some Atalanta. One more came at the Tabobakua. Your father said Liverpool, our prime manager. Your father said Alonso and Jean Piero. I have Gasparini, Omumiana Chesanano Peno. One more some Latimier, Shaki on watch a K, a yaw tweet on an answer would DM our Twitter and some of Sanuma. Manager father said Alonso and Massa. Yasem Obetimania form. A Bayer Tempra, no more Casabia Bibi, and some Aya Classa. I have permanent tower prime no Casino. My men found two of them said, "Game Abaso Refina." Your father said, "Van Kovac." Oh no, and some from Romania and El Kakurisa Gema, and on Abaso our Viva Stadium hall. Now report to me, say, "Can I say coach now?" Your father said, "Jean Piero Gasparini." On him say, "Yes, in Infiano." And some our 66 now just say, "When you Infiano Makuma you say Encia now 66 years a manager." Your father said, "Gasparini." And so didn't you know? Report to me, say, "Can I say no?" And Chesa Mababe, Chesa manager Bia, the first ever measure European final all Chesa and Infiano, and some Awasoro, not just 66 years and 117 days, you know, Jean Piero Gasparini, Ababe, the oldest manager, one of some born the first ever, I measure European final, our brand Juno, where one himself can be also on also about me at the annual training session, and some Basso and watch Bobokua, your father Liverpool in training, and some Basso and Ra, I found me Alonso and Ra on himself, our Viva Stadium, Tema Bobokua, your father Liverpool in Omoya training, no, Jaminian manager, father Alonso Massa, they said you be a freaky kappa, now you're to bonum at to a penalty box, no, and some achi now manager, what coach now boy, it said a referee Bonapay, Bako, me and Sonia, my bonus, oh, now hit it just a crumb, Yakasa crema on side your woodwork, I know, at the attack and Sabia Bono, and some other post, and a Suatiano, and a crossbar, and some Adaso, it may be a crossbar, no, and some other Chasabia woodwork ponies, you know, and a bono boy, I just say, a cheap banner, some banner, and some bonus was a key. Not just some Utumus Bema and some Kai Tamer. Now, what Jina, the nice so our bra bonnet bar massa, and just our bumpire, and your man Quay, my case is here. Mekaya Passer Rabia Trombaya 27208, Taddy Banning, and Anokaya, near Dora Fanasa Philippus Colari. I also way and about boo. I just stand for bridge, Okumasa, Chelsea Liverpool, Popoy, and why didn't boy you caught now, but a court now, but didn't done affair as a bouncy castle will be to me. We need Bobby, yeah, we are Alonso, Massa. Now just a queen up Puma Shota. Yenny and my was I would say Alonso about boo. I just stand for bridge, a Gume through, and I started and you're my etia, and Alonso qualities eliminate, and I just a Brahma society, and some our training, our Brenano Penny, your day update Tama, your tail for, and some our shoulders, so I first shack, mamma, manager, our pre-match, and Ra. Your Bissana say a bonus European final, one cast as a player, would the Liverpool Aqua final a pay, would the Real Madrid, and some Aqua be paying. Now, I'm way a your brother as a manager, who quote our first major European final, and you'll be on the same. And a feeling, no, and some city, Yenti Alonso.
Well, the excitement, but for sure, my job is prior to the game. Once the ball is rolling, it's time for the players, so it's time to help them. But for sure, I think that what I've said before, we have been preparing for these moments through all the year. It's not just 2 days job, and you know, luckily I have a great team. I have players that they are ready for sure. They are well prepared for. We have shown that during the whole year, and I have a good feeling that it's not going to be different. We respect so much Atalanta, but we have confidence on our game, on our mentality that it's not going to change. And
yes, I know I am some manager fans shall be Alonso and our test your ten accepts Emma your chill for an anno pay. Our bread media fans full time your Emma your chill for. Now I'm in front to one still at Daso. I have 51 games unbeaten and a tree. One bet me a stretch unbeaten streak at the call. I have 52 and I said ban area and a tree and an Indian Yabeho. Now Shaq Yenway and Sunny a call at the stories and Anra. You said Nigeria ni Baku Bisa manager. Your fans Alonso say and Yabiano Omotishia. Your fans Victor Boniface or pray. We pray or recover our buy. Nine also 10 messages our Twitter or say Twitter. And Alonso say what? What was it? Twitter? I'm going to show your family person from Nigeria now. Maintain the number of messages from Twitter. I also say, what? What was it? Twitter? And I say, aha. Kasa Oswo. Yano Mubusa said, Tina Victor Boniface, no. I said, Mikaya was set to be too much as Pena. I didn't know you be more a questioner. Nigeria for Busana to know a few say. I was one question Alonso. Yintin you may cross and run our Viva Stadium.
Omar Katuba, omarsports.com, Nigeria. Victor Boniface, since returning from injury, if my memory serves me right, I started just about 2 games. And on Twitter, I get a lot of messages. On Twitter, people say, Omar, why is Boniface not starting? Why? So I thought that I should bring that question to you. Is this something you like to explain for Nigerians? Because they're worried, kind of.
No, it's a good question, but for sure after the injury, it takes time. But of course, we have a wide squad. We have so many players, and all of them they want to be on the pitch for sure. I like when someone is not playing and shows this character to prove me, coach, you were wrong. I had to be on the pitch, so that's the challenge. That's the professional. But I'm happy with Bonnie. You know the impact that he has got this year for us. He has helped us so much, and we are helping him to be back on track. But
yes, I know I Jeffrey na sweater by our Brenano Penny. No, your day update my for life, and so I was sure to see a bar. I am manager fans Zavi Afe, your bar Mariso Pochettino, your bar manager, your fan Eric Tenak, and what you coach now. Your fan said Tiago Mota manager, your fan sir, I am Paulo Fonseca Managerial. I hear changes in our own something. Your latest and update in a more, but I'm in your quick enough. You're not Jack and so shock. Red fan sir, aye Olazana Jusik, sir, and one of Perion who sir, Jusik, I come a post and so our IG. Now the post our IG, not just over so just and Tokwana. When it has in through a crane own to say, Nesana first and more blower. I attack and say be a first and answer hono at the Damoja. And you say be a box and a gloves now Omoshano, wash your gloves and a keke. Ain't in our bonny pa a canono. Answer when you not Damoja just in the near suburb beer, a chica now or injuries one just sick and some now Shannon Sanifa, Ocean and Sanifa, not just over picture no our TV and I say be our phone as well and and what left and I Sabankum our ocean all right. Shaq the camera me I Nensa Ayenifano I left and I Rolex watch now about watch me and they upload this picture Rolex watch and the Mensa can say way and some classic Rolex GMT I Master 2 Batman $11,750. Now so to say it was low. Now just a low no crano. I 1.69 billion and canisika. And I just air Rolex na and a born in Sanifano. Mami Benkumo and Trump was some last week and he say Tyson Fury. I born the other bar a pre bout. Ning understand where are your watcher? One more Makuma Kufo. I Jacob and quote Yemye. Watch Makuma Kufonum. I just say, or Penina or South Duono, one and yes, I watch an Eche, not just a techie I'll shake. One and I watch an a phone. Ono Penina Fabako, and on my Tyson Fury one, one my Jusik and so one, and a Bakuakano, Omo Oceania, watching here $800,000. And you be a better me at 20 year phone and no for the you say, wow, Boadio Penina, take it, I'll shake, watch his phone, $800,000 and a year, 115 billion and 66 just 660 million. And some gradually watch a back up and a Bobama Benkumna, which has also so Bob Akonobat. When the board did also Bomobio Samasa, who body on the board then 115 billion and 660 million and Kanisika. And some gradually and a pay show who can be from a bay. Aha. When you go prasase ho afalanga se gu ho obi di abone sa o obi di adena abone sa keke a chesanum so update eno some ba ho sam ni nyina no ye de am ye chefa enano pay and some our show so afei ma me front to him some manager ye friend Mauricio Pochettino also friend na Jamie nyane nyina sa wo mo wogide be se ne agent na hyase a woni Manchester United empanifo no ensom abekasa ne nyina start time a wonim sa Jem Ratcliffe no wonom ana chese boboku a eno som our France I can say Nisi ensom na chese ne dia no ba pe Chelsea atona anya ye sa time no now Poch enso ye adwuma ma PSG ono ne kasai na mom entiase anya adwuma entiase relationship no aye kama na wo ko Manchester United so when your first time woman link Mauricio Pochettino to Ayamanju Omujumedie no ama Demian Nano Penso and Sam Comodie and some Akoso our braba Sebia Omo Pamoten Hack now Omoka Sebia Poch Amra yes manager Beki aya swift return and some other back or coaching job anymore when you ready so kwa watena fie I just a man you adwuma no omo demand na one some abeje adwuma and na Demian nyina say Chelsea pen for some obian kwatena baby and some Uncle Kasa and will be a Jumana Monamachire and I'm born a hopo when you say be a prote, say many jano, almost some other some pamono. Now, Domo can you understand? Timer now Pochettino juma results and querying woman coach Biancasa woman manager Bianim Comoseda Bea and Conquer Sampo woman and permanent Janasam yes Chelsea in say out of respect Omo at the manager Inti and Omuno Biancasa Somuno Bi Kasaya and I can keep your man a new coach now Omuno Biancasa into the Enra I just a news in the same day Enra and almost started almost per manager one of my Juma Enra, we must start almost search our Chelsea team no and some upper coach Adiamano. Na Jamesa can say this time, yes, woman Chenho and Conquer be an outrum Yanuntum and Ansebia and outrum and Sana Sempo, Ebia Bosume Bakubina Mono, yes, I am matter of days, not just say, and if one Krabi a Diamiano, what about to say be a Chelsea and some fan new coach, a fay or your manager, Nasa Opa Chelsea coaching job na fashion to himself, I was so Wumpo. Next season, or the Chelsea, I qualify for UEFA Champions League, and I'm one. I was so to show to himself two. What about competing? What about the titles? I am a Chelsea. What must I do? Be anywhere for the rebuilding, and some our Chelsea, books anymore. And just say, ready, dear. And how am I doing? Ready, I cannot cram my Pochettino, Jenny. Yes, that is a new team come out, and you're about competing, and I'm a watching, now Porter, Germany, now I'm monitor. After you started season, one some assasa, and a way pra, and a news card, and I'm a build massa, among Passani, many PM, or many abre, I know I wanna, woman some other tuja. Not Tiamier, says many just now say, woman in Anya Juman on Ban way, I Ruben Amorim. Anna Kara McKenna and Sebastian Hoynes. Amo, I am managers at Chelsea for the mom and some Anna Palmo, Ruben Amorim. Karen McKenna and Sebastian Hoynes, our Yajuma at the Stuttgart. Karen McKenna on a day Ipswich, a Bayano Pename Kajosa, what them or just a championship, no, I'm manager of the season, and watching Ruben Amorim, no Yajuma, and some other sporting CP. I'm a Chelsea and Epe. Now, managers almost any Jumana, one some Adomo Bano. Baku aya Thomas Frank, one aya Jumama Brentford, and so Maresca, aya Leicester City, one coach Anna Gironia, and so Boston fans Michel. Also, do baby La Liga started to do no bien to Michel. I'm born a fair. I just said Michel, and some I will be on your Jumana, one on some Ape. Now, Jamaica can open the same. agent na your friend Jorge Mendes no say or the client onom I said your consay sao wo pushi aye porto coach no adiama Chelsea vs Massa yania bro nya gro ne adio ama san your money nyina guso ekoso na tie say anyuma egu onoma say we your manager oba Chelsea coach no Chelsea for say wo mo pre manager bia wo ba Obabo ball attractive ball efe and wachi achesam no de ehye wadwemo we obsess aye chinchina twan ye ne Man City kwana ba I was say ye mom ye possess ball no and you kwasam Man City enya ball no bi possess de wo mo som asi pano I was say possess kama ball efe and wachi mo ba create identity and some adama Chelsea ama Chelsea supporters ni nyina no wo bia some aye proud and no aye all in one after two wo mo manager uba create a cider and about control and what you dictate the tempo of a matches ball now now much as we are born you slow it down opponent uni say woman just a born young man become opponent uni sent yourself one manager uba create a yadasa sound your man all control no one said dictate a match be a tempo and then watch the only people and it's a defensive stability. Hey, now Chelsea to many time and Burnley a goals draw Chelsea ne Sheffield and some a draw Chelsea new me course one boy and the move born too fast while put me do Sasupo a case Chelsea consider go and na Chelsea akotom into oba with the defensive stability and some team no and also account all in all year 2 after the toss me yes and upon me tell ho and some other man say Chelsea in for UEFA Champions League semi-final Paris Saint-Germain, Dortmund, and what you Bobo Cravanas Real Madrid, and some and Man City. Yes, but that the boiling and it told boiling and so Champions League semi-final games, One must say na Dortmund, who caught Bundesliga, and then one more year. Woman, who our league in mu. I just say I Leverkusen in Crown what team. Now so Dortmund at me Champions League. And you just a PSG film. Na edi na ekoso yi amacha so mo consider no and what you almost say wo hwe Real Madrid da wo mo de say Champions League yanim so mo de ye be kan so mo de ansa enti ankan kwakwachiro na PSG team wo yi etimi kɔ aye semi final a chese Dortmund mu wram na ba mu chintima wo biarim se league nim enkoye wono kwade kokoasa abadru semi final wo ya de a ka bia league no sanche omo nya de yes Chelsea mpano for no say ɛhɔ ana Chelsea belonge it is over ho now went to me and for Chelsea and qualify Champions League woman went to me nkonkomanim na baye na squad ni swa ana den fa enkosi your penny and your mutual consent yemi anu nyina no ye be papa mu e wa bra sanyo ma no and some akoso adomo factor and no so na onim say me no kasai yes manager for Eric Ten Hag no onu de nkonya ready so obeko yes coach ne say nipa ba ko pa wodi ni hwammo a chese obetimi akaso no ananam no so amen ne wadane laughing stoker wo bia sere no aye Marcus Rashford eno ameka chawo say squad ne ba onwuram ampa wanwuram na man you manager no yes, coach and say na a player we na last season. And your Rashford na last season no Jan and Aswa wash goes rough no. One again see ya this season boy no. Yes, what the ball no cramana as well from ball our ball so to me fat ball no and yan your man and nanko no Rashford no. Yedim so no and some let me and what ya dare can say be a lack of conviction and a consistency and in the ball anymore and then what you almost say I can say defensively on your discipline on your beyond side me baba boa ebia me teammate am nyina no ye defend and sanioma no and no some ayade some manager dey disappointed when him say as of now in the pecking order and asabia in the pecking order no yes manager ni Reti Alejandro Garnacho Brazil yakoda fans Anthony anabokana kwana fans Amad Diallo oretu omumiensa eche Rashford wa bra me gusu am no kasai no sana de no ensom asitia ye dey update elba say yeso wura ensom awo take again ni yakoda na ye fan Thomas Partey yeso Partey so far na Bachi awo Sukuru Salakoglu Stadium wo mo sem am Partey and watch Galatasaray ensom asaba biam so munya Thomas Partey wo mo som abaso am ne part eye djuma and some our Turkish league anymore. House of Enrovia, answer striker and my catchers Arsenal. Afraid of Mikel Arteta obepebi. Na answer Victor Osimhen Diano, omo bahom, and omo koi, and omo samba so omo samba pim. Now Victor Osimhen come on yesi Arsenal for the car say, and come there, omo de Gabriel Jesus, nam omo de pounds, kakrabi adi atatuo, Napoli for say omo nyantie kwa no ma reply mo. And as of now, they may say can say omo nya rejected do no, and kakra free omo so ye, and so at the Liverpool manager na Obano, yesi Sharak mami goalkeeper na, your friend Justin Bailo or your Dutch. Now yesi goalkeeper mama final Arsenal, that's what omo pay. Na Arsenal epeno no me say te Liverpool team no enso sem amopeno ye fa no Justin Bailo onye na mom anya coach no and person de ba Anfield ye say different from bia manager ne maye no anya say bia Abubakar San on the goalkeeper ne ba ane de anya sa na de no enso asitie am no kasa no enso update aba wonsam no nyina no ye de am ye te fa fei mame na no pe wa bre koba sa manager ye fa no Zavi ebe wura mo enso awo bonsa woman training facilities no more about training grounds on the na chese Zavi abanano penamo non so kra ano baba true ye na Sergio Roberto and so about later Roberto so about later no yesem amu ye training and come because so sansa the agent na ba on deco womu be hia no ma dim komo se be a wo betimi extended the contract na adiama boboku a ye fan se FC Barcelona no and some awo ho na ebiam goalkeeper fan se Ter Stegen wonu se na and exactly 10 years Barca goalkeeper your friend said Ter Stegen no woman some akofane banese nanu ye neso uni awadam wache onti Barca phone say and mark aye 10 years our boy no and some abesane contract am aboboku a your friend say Barca nanka yese Laporta de obenya nanko no so yada Thiago Motta pa o say bia ball ya Thiago Motta ma chese Bologna for boy nei wodi Bologna qualify Champions League no nanka Barca phone so nya Thiago Motta anka omo penamum as of now report am say kan nyina say ayet say dey bia ukon bedo nansom unya ewa brasa nkomodie nyina no nya dey say eno som betimi abaso adiama boboku a ye fa no say bonsa amino kasa no ensom update eba na Man City for say omo message adama bonsa womo teso João Cancelo womo hia ne biem ewa Man City Nemomo no woman to me makwara no so nko for free and to the Barca metra 25 million euros 25 million euros no enom ayeska Man City ebe demand said be ya João Cancelo and so ebe to me atoa so adiama side ya fan say FC Barcelona and what Barca for say na João Felix and so dia no say be Atletico mabaka ne princess say omo betiase ne ne Felix abesa bolon ebiem dia and yam ombe no ha montiase amo amonyimu play na mon compete man I know Munya de some men about to cobium and what to also a burden a tennis over Tiasia de Aquadano and some other Sababa Bolon Ebium and no and so I update about a debut coso mecanano permisa can last week mecachos and wall of Porter. Yes, wakuma ubuti wifusa sankro duru babia na wasanjo na meka cho na no pe tip off so say aye next week Monday and next week Tuesday emu baako ana Zavi ebe hu ne dache na say eba se bia Laporta ka se Zavi stay Zavi ebe stay essence Zavi kra no yes na busu afo so onom on resign twice in a single season ono na di kamba bantebe ka say wo be jai adwuma no anom ne kan wasanti ase so obeba for a second time wono Zavi on resign mopa Mumpamono, Jaminya Nina say, yes, okay, I have Victor Rokia, yes, service, I the best at my brother, so about carbon 10, no alcohol and I have one, João Cancelo, Diano, or Passa Point at Twasso next season, and you'll be now, you are Gramusia Sankanum Bako, will be on Casa who stay. What's so same Sabasabia, your Cancelo at Tana, and about Bobokua, your fans of Bonsa, me one nurses said, yes, you could sign about Kodia, not as a no, and some another. Now they sit down and have your benya say and some our anymore. Report to me and say Bibian Marcos Alonso about joining Atletico Madrid. I know I said yes city our brown samno yet Benyamia my weekend I Real Madrid that will fear almost body a Thiago Bakua. You found a Real Betis. Report to me and say can say game no. Take it, you know, and you sold out. I'm not turning you now, Massa. Open be out, I will be last game. All La Liga, and I will fear Real Madrid and Betis, you know. Yes, I sold out. Open the bell, Massa. I'm on for Sheska or Classic when I was here. Yeah, bumpy is 20 Ghana and 10 Ghana crown, 20, 30, 50 crown. Some for say, yes, and so massa. Woman, take it to the become 6,000 at 60 million year today. Now, so take it in a asa. When you be crown, ton and Cabasabia Marchino, was some Nakago Shabby. I just know I update Abba Luka Modric and Tony Cruz at Yano, Cruz with Yamichino Muchano pay. Modric, say the same about by a captain, Emma Real Madrid, and I'm no Casa Nachono, so qua, also natural so. Now, yes, Modric was captain Real Madrid. Yamiya next season, obefa so e dey retire, and some Madrid that were bumper so obekoba bia. Nisi kan watia so obete so. Chese no update banana pay. Make sure say meeting e course so, and some Paris Enra. Wabra FIFA di 120th anniversary. Ya kan want some tro Enra meeting Barcelona no pay. Meeting wo tro say meeting papa bia nshada masona kambese bia. O man ka say Mbappe Olympic Games encore tie enroanom answer nipadom and about the nipadom yi na demese can say His Excellency Emmanuel Macron and Florentino Perez etimishia one-on-one say onsa ase be mo shia dom na matem wo gina cha mudin komo na omudin komo ni munom ana deminya no sa o fan sa Florentino Perez and some catch there and I said where your Macron mum na cast now could I know some man ball Olympic Games no mama na ma dia ebe ha dwe na opening say Debbie ontimi Olympic Games amani you know busan na na ma kran ma no say now okay enye wo kura na nkaya saying Mbappe 2 years ago ana wo ya ne so presidential den o do hu jimu ana kura no suavu ya wanyama last season o ma ho onza afemanya onzo saba be meka won sabia me say Florentino Perez they say adina omuma akura no ye no ahye na koma ebesi na ye kasai na mum ohun say enya akura no mfonso ankanya de say akura no obenya Madrid aboda just wafrim nanso ohun say enya akura no faulta ayempen fom na chin manipulate enya mama chesa akura no wonom antimi ama enti me no kase president na refer eye France man panyin say okay say 2 years go udum tinti mama akura na ma onye ready say akura no obe release no ono mo ko processing to yeso mo kaso mo dinko mo se menum 5 minutes pe ahwan ye so cho Henry ben omo ye unsam ayade say French Football Federation omo president and fan say Philippe Diallo and some ben see no and for France just about Henry sutin omo ye so mbeka wan na just omo twa nkomo no so a enom kakra fi omo so ye and some abati am sa when dey nyade say benya baso a just unsam no nyina no ye de am ye chef enano pay and some our show no so Thiago Motta a contract be nyame ya adoma June and then okoya meeting okwakohia aye Bologna president no na presido be na so be convince enye yi aye dia Motta be ka chense nyame ya adoma ono nso ekọ a chese no aye update but as of now meti say a similar na adwuma aye Paulo Fonseca ana chese no aye favorite adwuma no wo betumi enya a chese no sika be gini nyina no awonsam anso abaye de am yetifo ena no pay e wo show no so 3.5 million euros a season ano aye Scar Fonseca and some betumi adwuma za bibia find there
nyame adom mahwe ni experience
okay nyame adom bibia fine
bibia she ai dim say ene nsem bebre na wo yete ba bi dwen ho na Abidjan Blue for de bia makofa se foforo de aba ni party ne ba bi dwen ho Abidjan Blues de bi da ye ba kofa issue de abremu se ja monka ho asem ba fancy ma yenin komone en sha sisi. Whatever happened between Mauricio Pochettino and the Chelsea board, no, now bound to happen, and the impact and the results they bring Chelsea for. Anyhow, at the season, City Akono, you would say somewhere somehow, Chelsea penny for no, they feel they have higher standards they want to achieve, and at the end of the day, no, so when to me meet such level of standard now, also to me Jinan before to be fair money. But there are two things we need to understand now. There are standards and there are realities. Fancy, what is the standard of Chelsea? You said the standard of Chelsea, the over team nimna saw your manager no went to me and here were they also ja on yede. At the two on now. What is the reality of this current Chelsea team? The reality is those things were done under Roman Abramovich, subsequently backed by top stars. bringing them in and making sure said the open on sabeti miaka. And it was done through collaboration with the coaches. Any sporting director be no, and any pe be no lead Chelsea in terms of former transfers. Whether Eminalu, and as a Granovskaya, no money in this edumano. Even with Peter Kenyon helping Roman Abramovich to set up a dynasty for Chelsea. Me sure say fancy di Maria. Oman tenasi anka say yen kwa ne take decision no. Ana say de pe ene de bebro say Jennifer nefa ya adwuma na at the end of the day no. Me expect say what me decide na achieve results. It is a collaborative work. Ano mutimi raise our standard ne de beto. Chelsea standard the way we are seeing in our fancy. You can say whatever that you want. The standard that Chelsea set in was the standard, proper standard that Chelsea set in was under Roman Abramovich.
Yes.
Because that is when Chelsea won the Champions League. Am I lying?
Yeah.
That is when Chelsea won their first league title after going 50 years and not Omunye a Premier League Nibida. What did they mention? I say no. Under him, and Chelsea league titles are holding in now. Todd Bowley is even yet to win a silver cup for Chelsea. No, so baby project. So the standard under Roman Abramovich, it is true. Say Chelsea dear but the reality is this is a new ownership, and baby I want know what he wants to achieve, you know. Fancy Di Maria, and you been Roman Abramovich dear no. Yen shade ye bi kakra. Yen Mauricio Pochettino ba Chelsea signings at Chelsea etimi aye. And the run of my year under Mauricio Pochettino. You better go back to 2002, 2003. Then we'll pay close attention to the Roman Abramovich. Eso ba Chelsea ni players or best sign. Any coaches or the ombe yeduma. There be mami players are Mauricio Pochettino signings under Mauricio Pochettino at Chelsea. I'll buy the likes of Nico Jackson, Munina and Namu. Over here, Axel Disasi. I needed a list on the screen because me pese obi ahunu yes list ni nie. Axel Disasi, Monaco. Nicolas Jackson, Villarreal. Christopher Nkunku, Kendry Pies, Robert Sanchez, Moises Caicedo, Leslie Ugochukwu, Romeo Lavia, David Washington, Cole Palmer, Petrovic, Angelo Gabriel, Diego Moreira, Axel Disasi, Ofi Monaco ba no ayedei. Nicolas Jackson, he had one good season at Villarreal. Meboa. No, mo de ne buy. Meboa. So you can't. Some Chelsea fans believe say, and a Roman Abramovich time near so I will teach you some things. The two difference between these two Belvano Modi team name. Then over Kendry Pies, over Robert Sanchez at Brighton. Over Kohe Moises Caicedo Brighton. Let's look at you run a Bradina coupon. Romeo Lavia. Over David Washington, Cole Palmer. Most of these players are potentials.
Okay.
No one break it silly no. It told na bre manager and say manager and break your musili nza for mo nsanye dey. Abraham nim say afi no aba and most of the players so sabe to omo no. Eye no nko for net na na mo these particular signings. Yanko 2002 2003 Shadrack. Sorry 2002 2003 Chelsea squad omo di season na. Eddie Goye, Albert Ferrer, Celestine Babayaro, Marcel Desailly, Winston Bogarde, Frank Lampard, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, Mario Stanic, William Gallant, Grim Leso, Mario Mechot, Emmanuel Petit, Jody Morris, Enrique De Lucas, Gu Johnson, Carlo Curicini, Gianfranco Zola, John Terry, Felipe Oliveira, Robert Huth, Jesper Gronska, Joe Kenan, Charlton Cole. Sompa in terms of experience and quality, Gala, Celestine Babayaro, Marcel Desailly. It will be two Emmanuel Petit, Gianfranco Zola. They give you experience and they give you quality.
Yeah.
Meboa.
Yeah.
Where a time I can bet in a war. Now in 2003, 2004, and Claudio Ranieri Nebium. Young Konyanko Chelsea transfers from where? It's in Miami 2003, 2004 Chelsea transfers. Nianjadi Ebi Kakra. because we almost squad omudi season no omudi season now the likes of Glenn Johnson omakofa omudi omaba Claude Makelele aba omakofa Jimmy Floyd no order omakofa Joko de naba omakofa Damien Duff. I want the signings no mo that season, yes. Jorgen Macho Sunderland free Onyobia Marco Ambrosio Kevo Verona Onono Ebenku free. Glenn Johnson had only good 15 matches for West Ham United that season. And a Chelsea kofa na de buy. Then over Jeremy in the top for Real Madrid. No a free Real Madrid abebo loan or Middlesbrough.
Okay.
That season he was one of the best players for Middlesbrough in 2003-2004. Yebefano Wayne Bridge for Southampton. Now Wayne Bridge enya 173 appearances for Southampton. Not only said no lead you to an FA Cup final against Arsenal. And he was one of the finest left backs in England, the best in that era in terms of English players. And I'm going to Wayne Bridge in the buy. Obekasa about Damien Duff for Blackburn Rovers. No Blackburn top scorer in that team. Before that, they needed experience. He had it. Joko was a potential, talented. I feel no pejam West Ham. Juan Sebastian Veron experience. Andre Mutu experience. Alexis Semelin Bordeaux. Onyes Papa Biasa, Hernan Crespo, experience. Neil Sullivan, Tottenham Hotspur, Enya Papa Biasa, Claude Makelele, top. So look at the signings no mo you know. Coming into Jose Mourinho, and also mo de ma Claudio Ranieri recorded this second in the league. She experienced players are no boom. Who Hernan Crespo, who Claude Makelele, who Andre Mutu, who Juan Sebastian Veron, who Wayne Bridge, and I want Jeremy in the top. Experience. Fatu to the Omusane ma Pochettino no. Then Yanko Jose Mourinho in 2004-2005 omo transfers omo ye. Any players omo buy say Jose Mourinho never G league no. She players at Chelsea do omo kwan. Weston Bogart bunyi omo do omo kwan. Sebastian Veron, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, Marcel Desailly, omo nyina Emmanuel Petit omo do bia kwan ma ne koy. So rebuilding the team. Omo asaso omo fa plan ketekiti bia sabi. They are not really proving to the top. But her players from Moko by Paulo Ferreira was with FC Porto. Mike, FC Porto no won the Champions League before Oba. Oba Kasaba Peter Cech. Peter Cech was not that particular high level but not the quality was there with Rene. But in terms of trophies, now Rene won the trophy. Oba Hawaii, Ian Robin for PSV. Also now final pick it ba Mateja Ekesman, PSV no pick up. But D-Day dropper with Olympic Marseille. Quality, top experience. Thiago Benfica, quality, top experience. Ricardo Carvalho, Champions League winner. So it was a blend of buying quality potential and good experienced players who have seen it to come and make sure the project in a better day, a better successful. It is a Mike or set aside standard way the mouth. In terms of player accumulation, he expects you to say one league now, and also one major trophy. Be awesome, yeah, day. We just come out free team. But every signing under Todd Boehly at Chelsea means the team is in a project and the team must develop at certain point in time. Me, Kebia Mauricio Pochettino the first coach or second and make a mini problem. Now, Uber to Thomas to show what Thomas to show why. Also, open a young coach. Our modern day coach. Our possessive football. In England, Tamana for Graham Potter. No. No mistakes was when it comes to young coaches are not more money with possessive teams are not Graham Potter and Kawana. Yeah. Okofa ne ba na ase Graham Potter. Ontimi achieve results na open. It was Graham Potter quite. Okofa Mauricio Pochettino de naba. And fancy in the English Premier League history in recent times, Mimedi Kaka said they are builders, they are serial winners. Mauricio Pochettino has shown himself say he's a serious builder when it comes to the Premier League and all proven track record. But Muntamatete, and the owners have their own ambitions of doing that. But fancy, the replacement, any the reasons for the replacement, makes me question what Todd Boehly wants to do at Chelsea. Because the description as to the kind of coach they want, Bibu some whole question bebre. Obefa Amorima na, because Amorima extending the contract with Sporting Lisbon. Yeah. Obefa Thomas Tuchel now because what kind of side that means criteria now what can you are going against it.
Out of the picture.
It's the current McKenna. Now McKenna and Graham Potter one another mistakes was wrong. And look right here, Juma. GDA.
Sompa Sports.
You work for it. And stop comparing Todd Bowley to Roman Abramovich era. Difference in the ambitions need different. And the approach to these particular ambitions, is different. You accept the fate of what Mauricio Pochettino has gone in. Understand this is my Chelsea now. Tiase hunu se wo Chelsea no. Enu nie. Ne di achire din. Far you are happy. And far then you pray. Said that achibi no. Ebe. Fancy. Nyame adom enanwume the Europa League final will be coming on. Atalanta ball by Leverkusen. Now, fancy. Sorry, Atalanta team needing with the quality that they have, the results they've gotten in the Europa League. Any the league in almost standard now. Obakane said they are going to be the match for Leverkusen, which I perfectly agree. Leverkusen are bomb match, but they are going to meet a coach who has so much experience and is so dynamic with Insano. Meaning, sir, double number 10 with your 3-back system, Florian Wirtz. You have full backs who are pumping up and down. Jeremy Frimpong and Grimado. But this particular Atlanta team, this is a manager about 3-back system. No start about 3-back. Double number 10. We've seen him with Pasalic. Any Argentina near call Sevilla, Papu Gomez, with Duvan Zapata. We've seen the 3-back with him in various ways and reasons. Maru Setmo in this team. So tactically, the shape of the team is surprising to this particular coach. Until over Beshia coach, on him the system, on him what it means to be playing with that particular 3-back system. No, he knows the quality of individual players within the setup, and Obama will match for yourself. Leverkusen and no more beating Betima fancy. I believe Xabi Alonso winning this particular trophy in cement another legendary status. Okay. And I bet confirm say I treble no crowd unbeaten no magic unbeaten. Abro be me show. But Atlanta will need to give something back to their coach. This is a coach who have worked so hard up to this particular level. And Fancy Di Maria, when it comes to Charles Di Cattelari and Kumenes, Lucas Kamaka, Scalvini, here in Jim City, Pasalic, Zapakowska, they have experience within the team to also deliver at the end of the day. As compared to Leverkusen, also enough experience through the likes of Granit Xhaka, so Mbetimi Abua, Henka Pierre, Jonathan Tata, Soba. They are going to be there for them. But this is a game of Fancy Di Maria. I believe Aaron Shire to travel to the extra time and Leverkusen around the first issue when it comes to the unbeaten record.
What Mate, Atalanta for ne fan no.
Fancy.
Say Copenhagen is there. Atalanta.
Copenhagen is there. I won't forget.
Okay. Well, Meza ana wate ninkana ba Michael Asarebodu so Mike ade ne de bana Leicester Ghana Limited. Yas toothpaste, Yas toothbrush. My catcher will say your toothbrushes out on your toothpaste, over paste na. Your Yas bala fe, your Yas whitening, ana Yas total care ya jumapa na brushes no so your Duke, our Prince, our Princess, ana Duchess and so ekanweno ana de brush teeth and a public choosing and a Joansana or compasso aqua dining in ano. I was so near dear papa de choose now Bram Wonum Ayesham. I was sending to Benyan who didn't come our gam now was sending season and also Enyam and conquer problem and menu and a ball son who by said be a James ain't me insti and so I was seeing as a bus and I was seeing Chinamino and so I have Feffin and I want didn't come and Mount sending soon into Yans toothpaste and the Jans toothbrush Yan Modian so be PB and so at 0501 390337 0501 390338 Cloud Internet. We are internet or numum some companies no and as our office and our pay internet you see we pay internet and so our say one casa fear a cloud and so about internet connectivity yama Wi-Fi and as a hotspot and so at the source CCTV camera installation after more here say a web hosting working with Cloud Ghana Internet Services no and as simple digital security locks no pebia ni nyina no enso aye cloud internet ni very stable just a connection but be abeso connected enso edi do dwuma ni nyina wa brebo no form no enso aye cloud omo top high omo so ene kuma mind na the same building mo aye 0244601933 and I say 0202699110 now on a cloud internet temple for nkasa mic na bibia find here
I see nyame ado bibia ka
my sister Penny I want am dinner chimi you know or try the oboase sectec
okay
Mrs. Joyce appear or frame na no pay production or catch me say I would drew oboase sectec am say staff common room or so hono DM say omo fa show ni akora omo nim say bia ni nia na me
text ye sikafo
oh masa
sikafo oh omo ye tuma
anti teacher for agent for more boss sectec I chi obi a staff come me guys one fan name sima no say eh na betimi abodi o me be na no okay and yeah hello
ye do mo ina si echi omo
yes
omo chi sikafo
yes ye cause ye here staff come on room and I say what the boni o
okay me masa because in be na a very good story of it me share me
oh nice
but it is a beautiful school a rich history as well
that's right
o mama Ghana players so pa
oh yes
first Obuasi Goldfields Academy anyway na no mo pia boys ni koguo na from Anglican omoko basic na omo we JSSP sectec na ejedo do 90 first na Milo games no mo yade pa na nse na nyoma e kakra fancy me deactivating my old Facebook account, you know.
Oh, okay.
For technical reasons. Now, acquire Mark Zuckerberg modem faso na nenye. And today is a new AF.
I know me so afford them and I just come there but when wow number na WhatsApp.
Me na my NT me pacho. I know what follow me.
Mr. Asarabodu.
Okay. The old one me obeda so I say Mark Zuckerberg akofa robot bi or the restriction at all so mes me nya for strange reasons. They kept restricting and limiting me names and now I'm for reporting me. So you can follow me here na yentua akwentu so still on Facebook. Fancy Facebook when I'm starting community free. I have a detailed chronology of issues. There's a BB course in Pochettino sacking no. Enti makekani ina boma be dia to Facebook or call albenye bi akan.
Okay.
And this was courtesy Matlaw of a Telegraph.
Okay.
Pochettino's sacking meeting of course na 2-day meeting. 2 days enye enranko. Now, Monday no mo fair no around midday ewo UK which is around 11 o'clock wa.
Sompa Sports.
Omra Kobam na omontena se no monye arranged that before so sign a contract end of season review intisa review no mehwe ne o course wo season nim nyina on the page of the page players near there entina Pochettino ekwa okoshia Chelsea sporting directors mienu Paul Winstanley Anna Lawrence Stewart omo no okoshia omo no okoshia omo a they will have a meeting to discuss performance near there. Then there was also a meeting between Pochettino and the Chelsea co-owner, Bedard Egbali. Into omotna si din komo yewe. One, yensi ni pise. Abra meetings mienu no course no. There was nowhere there were disagreement between transfer ayebeto no DC players no. When yento.
Yeah.
So there were no disagreement as regards transfers for this season. 2, there were no disagreements on players at Chelsea and so on. So the narrative about Trevor Chalobah, Conor Gallagher, so Chelsea take his stance here. Pochettino agreed to it. This was during the meeting. No disagreement. See, I can't say no disagreement. Good. Then, baby, our differences one. It was more about the philosophy of the project no more running. Pochettino, Dienko, Chelsea, Dienko. But aside the philosophy, the dynamics of working in the Chelsea structure, I just want to brush through. And to Chelsea, say, and anymore, no, as I do on Monday, no, they can't take a decision. And to Sadia, yes, it's Sumie, Emma Dien, again. enti odi ekodaso na yemba embehia bion nyankopon ya adoma Tuesday which is enra enti obia pay mu koy baby I know mugina metime ho ase nye adwuma no the philosophy of a club and then also how Pochettino's role will be in the Chelsea structure going forward. Now mobile biom baby Pochettino ogina na ogina say structure nim ne ni role will play no until ho ase he will need it to be upgraded. And Chelsea say saa na ye adwuma and obeye interview tetene na saa na no metie to mudi nkomo na around 10:30 anopa GMT which is 11:30 BST na chesenya de a obi atene ho asenti and Pochettino ye say me be sha this season way under this same structure I have issues with her season na nkoyi it might be messy and Chelsea agreed say true see enya start na enya ye last season no biwa Messi and no contract now expire 2025 so it will leave us in a situation where we have to make another managerial appointment mid-season. Say season course no yes so they decided said that threat of having to appoint coaches then the best way is and the Nigeria to maintain measurement me ho ase and the yentwa relationship nim and omone lawyers net na ase din komo ye we nti there were no argument ebufu bi amba kasafin bi amba everything went on smoothly. Now this is where I come in. Chelsea structure no any project no they are running a philosophy where they are a long-termist nature say in many they want to be competitive. But say about Jim Crew gidigidi, bibi gidigidi. It should be after 5 years. They have time, they have patience. Now, the vision bearers and they the owners of Chelsea, they believe that there is a working football structure follow, which is football structure. You have faith in the technical directors and the sporting directors more than the coach. Coach, will get you results on the field of play. Results can be tricky. So, what the coach call long-term fancy and yet a wise idea. But sporting director, or not directly or implementing vision into players they see the players as assets. Either say obebama wo park sumo nyamfaso no anase obeton dachi enyaso mfaso entire na owners they trust the sporting directors more than they trust coaches.
Okay.
Enti club be anywhere or the premium bema coach at the expense of a sporting director. Maybe a sporting director no onim nejuma. Enti yetna say near assessi ya akomia di ho adanse. All the Chelsea players they signed are potentials. Now potentials owners no many so no omo hu ne just potential omo hu ne say cash omo hu ne say asset omo hu ne say japade enti ko pama ye to ne saying dachi bi ye betime nya ne be 200 million pound rated obetime agege individual awards then ono ankasa betime asan so impact on the field of play. So there is always that upgrade in the eyes of owners when it comes to sporting directors. Now a hono na issue ne wo Chelsea needs a manager who will fit in their structure. Pochettino gave them the inclination, said, Obeyesa. Now, after one season, he is not properly fitting into the structure. He has concerns. And to Chelsea, Pochettino mutual and yes, a Pochettino a good coach, but he is not a proper and a suitable fit as a stance. Obetime the owners na them say namu vision papa ben. Every vision ambitious no fancy from the onset say at times it looks a bit stupid, excuse me, but a whole results no because when Johan Cruyff was instituting tiki-taka or this total football no rebirth Barcelona no it looked like nonsense to a lot, but then especially when they were at their peak abra Pep ebe tweaky at the year. So visions don't look so good in the early stages. Medium term, long term, the vision actually bears fruit. And I will tear ye. If you ever say Sompa. Sompa, you see the number one media house in Ghana. Almost see first year, second year, third year, nisa. and it will be fraught with challenges. And one challenges be in it, but when you overcome it now after 5 years now, then a one ntini now failure it is rubbing shoulders with the top media houses. So the Chelsea project now will not look like a sane project. Especially when they came to replace a chairman and a president and a owner or a serial winner. A standard no was true. What is needed now? ANTRC fancy. Chelsea need a coach. They don't need a manager as it stands. Until almost a young coach or a dynamic or a forward thinking or a progressive. So they need a coach who is flexible.
Oh, my boy,
flexible, number one.
The tempo of
or
the
more progressive, number two. A coach, he speaks up and then can also recommend. And that is what you are looking at. And not something that would change or more a philosophy, identity, and our way. And you need to forge an identity. What else?
Now, when was all inverted fullback, never from what happened during the start of the season.
But say you need to forge an identity. You can't say forger. I just say I was someone so it would take time. Would they get their right coach? A gamble. The same as continue with Pochettino in next season. It was also a gamble because there were no guarantees. The latter signs were positive, but any guarantee say no nyoma besisa. Marcus Rashford. Baby, I will be on tie. England are naming 33 players.
33.
Unkahubi. Good. Rashford is no longer a kid or a young boy. Or a winger or a attacker. Akomia we say.
Rashford 26.
Good. At the age of 26, a 100-year fan say,
peak.
O ye winger, o ye attacker. What bene? And to see saying who soldier. So what been I say what's from age 17 day by what's until unya 26 but so what been in Chafedia usogumza. This guy is still undefined. Besineno yen ye and yen ye because he has all the attributes when a man ye great, but the essential
Sompa Sports.
Our pace, our dribbling abilities, our positional. But in terms of the mentality, in terms of the character, Rashford or like kakra. And not needing nyana akanashe.
Many janas were lucky.
And it has also not helped because of the environment he finds himself in. In when there needs to be a change of environment.
Okay.
United environment, no, actually say it is not the proper grounds are Emma Wayne fertile enough to produce the share. He needs to change the environment and he also needs help on his own mentality and his character.
Whoa. Mike Mate, may I say, Feeble Ventures, toothbrushes, your Ashford Prince, our Ashford Princess, Ashford Evidence Executive and a friendly, and I feel Ashford Galaxy, your toothbrushes are Feeble and a day abba, and I feel Get Clear toothpaste, a lot toothpaste, peppermint toothpaste, and Afri-Fresh herbal toothpaste, and also a free Feeble and so chain and a buy. Now, would you be so a brush you them or seno, and so any one them up. Afei boss no ban ema mo biama me botokro e wo sena se afei ma senu so afita kama emo no ye hwam e basa na wo koni pam wo ko school dem afei wo kira de wo obi akasa ni pam je microphone kasa mu a ema unyi pampan enku eyesa no ma ni nyina mu ama wo kasa wo kam obi nyini ti enso mfa nhwem pomam enti pefibo wo mo toothbrushes and toothpaste ne bi to e wo po Segolane 0241 545646 0200 600 934 21st clinic brabeje wayare say yen ye tu yare na se ediamao ye tu asiama ya jene kwa ensama biem me kan me munu angu waso menya ho na me kwa na me fa ana me sia e basa na kwa obeboka ne mom odu 21st clinic esan say machines every abefo chese de ye dibi abane massage ekoso to model laboratory ana face scan services ekoso no e boama ba bia ya de bia sie oni pedua ne mo no eyi pie na ya
yɛahwɛ na yɛamo ano aduru na yɛtu ase ama ne mom yɛ expert in sciatic our sciatic nerves no ɛnom ane ayɛ illustration ɛwɔ squeeze back ne mo ɛde ama ntini ne free wɔkyi kase ne mo ɛba wo to ase wo sirem ɛba wo nan kokom sane ba wo nan to 19 ɛba kyɛ sɛ wo nan duana ka yɛsi fam no sɛ problem ɛbɛm na mu ya wo yɛ mu twitwe wa ɛno na wɔsɔ ɔkɔ 21st clinic na afei ɔkɔgye wayare sɛ over 15 branches ɛwɔ Ghana Kumasi yɛhwɛ overseas junction yɛbɛ Alpha Radio yɛwɔ Boase Court junction yɛwɔ Nkran Domi Market afei yɛwɔ Sunyane ɛwɔ Nkranza ne Techiman ɛyɛ 0249 311 311 0540 311 311 Apostle
Bogodia
nyame adom na we
Rashford unse in Kolankasano you must learn how to manage them. When your young man is earning £300,000 a week, we a parent, that's why you should be worried. Because Eskano and Yeska Kitwa and the Basa run the trim. It's Chiwako. Or move from San Antonio to Ansana. Listen, that boy was a top right winger. Do everything cash no. It's not only in football, everywhere. Now it's everywhere. Scanners started banner colony younger. That's why parents must be very strong on them because fancy why? Even a $10,000 a month, you start misbehaving if you are not guided. Or say $10,000 a month when misbehaving, you are not guided. What do you say? So I mean, and we are talking 300.
I'm very sure in Kamo Yenum Shio Krama.
So look, and yeah, easy when you are young and skasa, but and yeah, easy. It's not easy.
True.
That's all your parents and
Sompa sports.
Some making sure say omo echo kwan ema money ye do sukakra. It's never easy. Look, say what I want to say. When you are a young guy and you have money you are not expected to have at that time, managing it. This guy can build 5-10 houses in Ghana a week.
Oh yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
With that money, and even in London, £300,000 a week is big deal.
Oh yeah,
very big deal. So. A basana sir.
Nese Mbappe money.
Ne mami the mother Mbappe the mother
very
is
lucky.
tough.
Yeah.
AJ last my cat
John Rabiot.
Yes. Then ne mami so top. Me cat about AJ. Ne mami cat also ni girl on ka say o say on ni girl no so kai say obebe fie 10 p.m. That's the rule. So far as what me fie there. AJ mami someone who has made over 150 million pounds in his career. The mother is guiding discipline. Me tell yourself, you will get better me pay, but unim say mrane so pia.
Also be 10 o'clock.
That's it. And Okazima by 9:50 he was there. But imagine say AJ or he was on Kaskan Krawa say we dear we. You understand? So it is very important at this stage. Mbappe okay, mami. BB and any team. Near Kobia is controlled by the mother. Osman Dembele the same thing. But Balano Messi, the mother Cristiano Ronaldo who controls the name mami.
Yeah.
Because the fame and the success, you know, unya obi obe tough, obi akola no be suru kakra sebi mami wa ne maybe on me. What do I say? So it's not an easy thing when you are young and you have so much money. If you don't handle it well, you become very poor very soon. Yeah, so I'm sorry for him, but on one kasa baby odu 20 he should be able to take his destiny to and say, look, me what talent. Let me get back. I can be very good or better than what I am today. It's a personal decision you have to take. And then attitude thing. Attitude 80%. Or no anji tun se baby amedri me talent no a coffee crab baby I say me do me nyam ben crab me this is my peak time. Oh there's a peak time crana. A whole national team after 33. Now Rashford. That is
Are you serious?
Yeah, so that's an
and your final man squad or provisional 33 man squad.
So and then
so
Excel will levels to see as a work of him.
I was shocked.
Say don't blame anybody.
My Chloe Munina make case man say a tournament player.
No, tournament player. I go play one more G. Almost an amount. Sir, Pepe by. Cotier Pep first season when winning league. All of them. What they said about? They said it. This tiki taka thing will not work here. They said it. I feel they all strategy on my someone. So
the mom looks quiet nowadays. Ninya boy no.
They send my man the kind my cranberry story so say last year na year ba do lose ne cousin. I know some be losing a damn for pa and then I affect him so
whenever something goes against Rashford, he's the first person to comment on.
Yeah, so he Rashford. Your brother, nobody cares about him. You are the center of attraction. Put your feet down. What do I say? Deal with your brother because no a good movie, a good anima say now me got to a story. And the more young guys, when you come but know that there's a tomorrow you don't do where you can't determine. But when you save today, bet you said that whether you become successful or not. So poverty is evil. Poverty is papa. Make it evil. Do you know what I say? Until now, be the city formatic, with just printers. Now, a young guy, they get no hi, honey, almost through. Oh wow, you look beautiful. Oh yeah, me, it's by the grace. And I'm a city formatic, give a shoe, black color. Excuse me, can I speak to you for a minute? And a guy, look at the guy and say, sweetheart, I'm coming. Now, quite now, didn't take over. Baby, I'll see you later. Formatic, no, near massage in Subi. And it was, I love you, is Bonnie, forget it. Me too, I'm telling you. I
was quote you,
I love you, is money, forget it. Oh. Forget the love, money. Money, the emotion, but it's money first. Why do you care for a woman?
Also, odo destiny,
in your grave. In reality, it's not true. How do you care for a woman?
Sompa
Sports. Thank you for caring for it. See, anytime I be top bibi srunku amo ba na kuma pepper edim
oh yeah.
Omo fans ba. Onya kran ko be cross Jesus Christ me why is that she doesn't do that consistently? By any time what top be special man no sir. No young man me catch me say love is about money, work hard. Nenya osika. Today the love is when you are taking good care of them. And I don't know.
Obviously, only the the system on the obey system.
Why? Only Nyanza. Only Nyanza. I'm telling you the truth. Listen, I'm saying that, Michael. After you've gone to have an affair with a woman, the next thing you eat.
Our baby Oscar and
transport and show an paper and edema. That's a lot. That's why more younger people move brand there because of that. Don't worry. Who the fire mistake was Finidi George. George Finidi. For me, in the history of Nigeria, is the best right winger. Yes, Ubetimi I can say we have Sam Okpodo. Yes, we have the great Segun Mathematical Odegbami, who led wonderful Team 98 to the winner of African Cup of Nations. So, yes, Ubetimi I can. You have Tijani Babangida, who never fulfilled. He should have been the one taking off. Would you just watch Finidi a bit? He's the best right winger there. Now, the regret is one to me, Uncle Ball Real Madrid. Now, the regret is simple. And Michael, the most annoying thing is that I'm agree terms be a personal terms. So
Madrid.
Yes. I'm agree personal term be but not Madrid Niska. They agreed everything from Ayas. Ayas were not interested in taking Sebio Sikana Madrid off at that time. Now, wow. So this Finidi George you are talking about on City out in a match in the Champions League. In this team, Clarence Seedorf plays at left. Makuvamas, Jared Litpan plays in front of him. Now, Mekacha will say and not only the physical presence, his skill, dribbling skill. So, deceptive, your friend body, deceptive skill. Or your top class. When it comes to free kicks, or your top, crosses at the of the Fanafala.
Finidi.
So, if you go to Ayas, me see, leave a hands on you from game. You can't.
Sompa Sports.
And the starter, particularly when you're at the bench, he's so exceptional, top. And today, in reflection as a head coach of Super Green Eagles, reflection, don't be sorry about Adi and the career mode. He was talking about the fact that because he needed, now only me here. If you were the 1998 Juventus loss, Pedro Mijatovic lost to Madrid. Mijatovic go no share game at the 1-0. Christian Karembu, Clarence Seedorf was playing at the left and then Ono on the right in Ajax 1995, that other team. Christian Karembu, enable right. So he would have played alongside Clarence Seedorf. That's like the way they play in Ajax.
I also of this. So what time of this?
So you now appreciate no way they are doing.
Now sana the ball na.
Where they oh people me bompa say. Yes. Where they ball no the only bompa. And our great vision and our clever. Me bompa say ebe boa no coach. That was like Pep Guardiola Zidane mo. But any obia net. But I'm hoping say Super Green Eagles no. Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
Say omu wie match a Pesero. a concentrate on the main squad number game now. The rest no on the coach or more. The other part.
Wapping.
Na okwa obi to be more personal catch of you say bunyai. What's Brasi? And Obobo oni bi ojina mo bi.
That's illustrated. Yeah, that's the mark.
So I was not surprised on we you know.
That's the mark of a good coach.
Adwuma no person mo the man.
No, the mark of a good coach. No, he is that good.
And he was handling the ego of big boys no more team. On and the ego now. He was handling.
This man played with the technical director of the federation today, Augustine Guavo, my very good friend. He played with him. Or play with Stephen Keshi, the big boss. Daniel Mokachi, Imara Amenike, Rashid Yakin, Mulise, Muna, also a big boys. So what have you done? Oh, there be name my boy, we are big boys and why? And look at the champion people he played with. Big boys I played with. So big boy, yes. Yeah, sir, the move that failed to Madrid, the more competition. Yes. No. George is exceptional. Say, no problem.
Obi kakra bi obi bibi kakra bi na blue. Because coach am ball on the boy.
Betis against Barcelona.
Say na.
There was this under 20 Nigeria boy be Oruma. Was no Oruma.
He played for him under 17, 1993. Now you're not share first goal no. Yedi kunu yedi kono refi. Take us step to you. 1993. Yeah. Yes.
It's serious.
It's top.
We say come.
I just hope that as a coach of the Super Green Eagles, and one of the things he's doing, just watch it. Massa. Adreno, once again, it comes to the vision, the cleverness. You watch this. This is against Barcelona. And yes,
that is Barcelona.
And you know, look at the first touch and the control. Show the first touch and the control. Yeah. Sure, just watch him.
The respective
left and right you know so yeah juma and then the last time I can say na midfield am pass and wo gina by see am ko ball charity game no what the ball Mara Ramirez was running into the box.
They respect him so much.
No.
Osimhen mu nyina but everyone respect him so much.
What are you talking about?
Respect him so much.
95-96 got two finals. Massa.
Champions League Wajie we are Nigeria team no 94.
What was that got Cup of Nations?
Wajie Olympic gold.
Yeah, they went to Olympic gold. That's how got Olympic gold. When we talk about success, he won everything. Everything. UEFA Champions League, Cup of Nations, Olympic gold. What does he want to do? Exceptional player.
Otibencho, oboiti we coach you obe be walo. O dey na obo.
No. He's a very humble and down to earth naturally. Very down to earth. But his
teammates also that's so because it won't go no more.
Any playmate in Ajax.
Yes.
In fact, Iwonko Kano was now coming up. He was the big boy.
I think Nigeria against Cameroon before that game.
Yeah.
And they train omu nyina omu bao. And omu bao mu go straight to baby ana finindi and you Osimhen.
Yeah.
Ete.
Teams in Nigeria team the
discussions with him. Echasaka no mo ne pesero. He's highly respected.
And one of the things that Nigeria and last night Mike was that's why Niaya Prekuni got in a Trump platinum year for lying. That is why I will encourage you because Nigeria for one team when Big Boss Stephen Keshi was in charge of the Nigerian team, when even the NFF engineers on Medukota and all of them went there. They were there. They were there to support the kind of moms of NFF. But they were there. They supported him to the finals and he won the cup. And you see, Nigeria. Listen, it is something that is unfortunate, but I will say
Sompa Sports.
If you travel outside the country normally, now Takwa, the Nigerians, even me outside the country, me started with Ghana. So guess, Mike bet me about me in Europe, let's say US, and now Switzerland, you accommodate, but the Ghanaian will make sure that you have
Ghana need to
cry, he will protect you.
Yeah.
You understand me? They build a community. Dangote, he was built by the state. Yes. It was a position to make a decision.
Yeah, but $1 million, they renovate a whole stadium.
Yes. Because of mine, Buano, Ghana, Oko Baba, and I didn't know and So Sasuba normally cause when you have all their top stuff, they don't envy one. I said Amonike George finished next to next. But immediately didn't want he went to Amonike Konifie Kokatazelu.
On the screen, what's a video?
Yeah. In Nigeria, it's in a bay home.
Oh, with time.
With time. No, choose a born, my back, baby, a war born.
With time.
Oh, they had a more base, you know. May have many a say any idea no because more a not coaching near sorry, don't know any idea.
So downful. And look, there are a lot of positive we have to pick from them. Yes, by Hano is no, but the point is even so the right manager, the appointment on the right manager is also important. And Nipan has any respect. Someone like Otto, play with the Black Star players, but by how many of them have? But it's also one Kasa will
Sompa Sports.
Who push to not to saying, son will open the doors. If you catch open his doors, what do I say? He speak to them. Oh, Mike and Timmy and saying, you also open up to them. So I'm be on best support. But is that what happens here?
He came down to manage a league side in the league.
Enyimba, yes. And in fact, he started. Enyimba were doing well before he got the appointment. Oh, so man appointment was a Nigerian star. They were support. Yeah.
Well, Apostle made us say yes. You have a call break now, bana ya few quick na and some of the subsequent shows in a day updates no more about St. Andrew Senior High School. School no was sin for su yene rich from the war the same premises. Yes, for bana bra. What try was see a na when your results in ya sa papers and about could be say a call and I say elective any be a banana and you oversaw the akwadana about me Erobano Abba St. Andrews Senior High na ya share ama nneoma so ay fine ede ama akwadano ya wa cheche for me qualified and you bia keke na kira de e was St. Andrews so bia enim de intishanen so e ma me so do bane ba boarding facilities afei ya ICT center ne ya lab no so ay well equipped achese no ma shemuma ento do bane ba St. Andrews so ba besua de na aboa ama nneoma so akokama ede ama wabofra no 0244 696911 and 0207 891004 St. Andrews Abejos. Yes, I break ba weekend dinner Santiago Toko. I will feel the house of folk game in Eba so ba Luther King at the latest in Ebeba young commercials Kakrabi.
Wana metesa wo ba no se wo kɔ Canada.
Oh, woko, suku.
Na yesi ajape aba no nso okɔ na nso no de okɔyɛ adwuma.
Me say, amanfo akɔ no. Enya gro.
Jaye no hwa na de won kɔ saa no.
Oh, Express Group for ya.
Express Group.
Yes, Express Group. Obia na nya bre. Pese otukwa kwa ama no ne de. Wo de obekɔ simple. If you want to study and work in abroad in any of the advanced countries like Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany, they will take you there. Let's say a visit and now turn so we go Dubai, Canada, UK, USA, Australia, and Germany numa what they go say ya juma so what they go Dubai, Qatar, and South Korea. And if you want to write an international test like IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, GRA, and GMAT, they will assist you to write. Asafo Labor roundabout wa and crying Kanachi First Light, Tema Community 18, Lashibi Groy Filling Station, Sunyani Silver House, High Court, Tamale, Ayama Building, Tamale Teaching Hospital, Takrade Market Circle, and our offices. Our my bebre so telephone 055550067 and 0249 000448.
Mamisha, time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi, and ya what dropa, a ya draw. Yadro say mani peduan kwamwa no enya hoden na akwatia yare entwen yare ansan wakwakoto fire wadro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time time ebedwa so no wono a na the time herbal mixture edia bedwa so akora wonyanya mfirisia dumienu enum bi wo pemfo ene oba wo ma akora nufuo enso enum bi time herbal mixture wo benya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so wo pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 time herbal mixture yedro say FDA agye edwadie nkratoe atum
the ones that now from toothbrush no why and toothbrush no ninya Ashford
na ninya Ashford there na so evident no way
who that the evidence ben adani ninya Ashford toothbrush
oh sweetheart Ashford toothbrushes no you want different types she abena de ya moku hu Ashford Princess and obra kodudie no so Ashford Galaxy wo de na ira no so Ashford Evident media so Ashford Executive and now media no so Ashford Friendly
without Ashford toothbrush
my dear Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear papa moto ne to me ba dodomi ye dwane bia akwahyehe ho Ashford Prince Ashford Princess Ashford Friendly Ashford Evident Ashford Executive ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes Fibo Ventures na kofa bedwa so etu phone 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934 Ashford toothbrushes they will soon need.
If I shop, I'm not sure you're bad.
Brother, and not so good.
What time about me? She see about Queen Wayne and say,
Bra, said your time about Mister. It's your Jimmy me fearful, and not your back ever so.
Really, do this offending now.
Bra, so me cousin me the time about Mister Juan Dancia. We are singing now about Temenka. It is some malaria. Where do any time about Mister?
I know go, dear, no matter what to me any deal. What do any time about Mister? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. The one mark for down for any aquada when you fear doom you and son of the time about Mr. Drabino. She said, walk a hospital and answer lab. I'm walking, say, oh, a 3D malaria be answer.
I also time me TIME. Time about Mister. I feel malaria fever be than is Ziba, a woman. Even slap. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a name. FDA Aji a judging cratoi at all.
ya keka hunu kra enwenu ahodo a ekwa animu yi ankasa prekesa ni sa enu baby nom ne yakeka bobudi afa abefo kwan so a ye de ye prekesa powder siesi ni pedua na baako ahodo no ho ban afri mpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate de ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate de ma baako ewo ni nsuhie yeti anopa ne anwumre wobra wodidi awie ubenya prekesa powder to Kingswalk Herbal ne Heroes Herbal Accra Okesi Drug Lane Dani Herbal Kumasi, Mensa, Takrade, Mose Pharmacy, ni Greenlight Pharmacy, Sunyane, Cash and Carry Supermarket, Asantwa Heba, near Bibidro Depot, Techiman, Sewa Heba, Mampong, to form fre 0550 19 15 14. Prekese powder, Ayabiane, Sanye Drew, FD Ashisha Sankra to Mwajiatum.
Regional Games 2024. Ghana's all-time
top scorer, former Black Stars captain, Samuajan, the Baby Jet at the All-Regional Games 2024 edition of the Beshishaso All-Regional Games, a mini Olympics. Just a man tam doing Sia walk, my Ghana Muno, woman in Abesia can Ewomu Ebi. Nadia Tiani said, we are Babuno, so your bar and our Bema, when you finish a Dumatri Aircono, you are Kensia Udwo, Ebi any football, volleyball, arm wrestling, boxing, athletics, basketball, table tennis, and a lawn tennis. Soon Misa Gremubia, Uyadia, Bomodia quite your website www.allregionalgames.com. Neko register Emma Omantamu. The Unya de registration, Ebia Ogana card, and now passport or national health insurance card or birth certificate. And on how to register. So your registration if you are Yabema data or the back Mantama woman no acquire justify your inclusion. Umadimo Sanipe Mantamno Ebefao Edu account one final tima whatever the grand finale Ebebaso 4th November Engrano Eho and a trophies, medals, and ya Chedia Hodua Edasono Mantam Nina Ebeshia nobody afeso and Benefosia Magania Magashia and you Wamagaho Sao Penchemubi Afe 0267 084048 Jumedie so Peso Swasini and now sponsor. Call your website www.allregionalgames.com. All Regional Games 2024.
Sompa Sports.
So wope wallpapers papa to OP wallpapers and American for amount. So wope wallpapers decorative offices. So fee and sorry. Say perhaps a hoto. Baby bia unya wallpaper de do juma biano. OP wallpapers Efro. Yama wallpapers macho blind curtains. Ban bedside lamps and so OP MR types or mark shapes. Colors out do nina. Ubenya biato ewana sweho. Say open LED backlight above flash screen chia and also OP so selfie ring lights out of phone bishim OP wallpapers and selfie ring lights OP Kumasi Doom first floor Nana Kwesiajman building name Tafo GNTC building first floor and a chronom or barrier on the market and edian so open wholesale and answer retail any OP any in South free OP our 0540 353750
Mama Kwababa Gentleman Dental Clinic Jumadia say you be CC will sing na yabo will sing hoban ama wonum enso ati anase will sing animal nyam so afa dem tumapa if you fix one no anase you type for the permanent one no eno susu ye si a untimi entu bi eno ene fe no PFM bridge anase PFM crown afi ye sign cleaning services oba ye profession mu na ye fe no scaling and polishing say ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen mu se bi o kasa etimi ma pampan ene ade ebagu na no oba gentleman dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho gentleman dental clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station and Chenwa and I would do and so ye wonungwa and atomic down domekwa binya runabout on so and I would do takwa the pipe one traffic light na ewo pipe one ye OGN bank na wo the same premises and a kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan so wa anase opposite AY Ahmed and I would do Kumasi Abrepo Junction total filling station wa traffic light na enihwe G runabout on wo free total filling station na ya bron sign na edi ho ye adwuma free eda juada kopem eda memeda with me afreya homa no e wo 055 913 9582.
Okay, yes, Luther Abba the local stories ne banimum emano say oyo bana bosumi ba besusia yanem say oyam hyehye pa because unim say eye dia obeka fi and then so adwuma ne bi ni ho into obo on mo forge man I matena fie nam miensan 9 num my production akofum tene be you di preko and so on menstrual pains menstrual chest cramps chest ba wa ya si dwa wotimi bones ano e ma te so ba bi bo say ya but modern so be kwa kope araba bazen tablet ni bi ato ebejai e ba sa na chest obo so me kra so obi ehu okobasa e ma chest regular menstrual flow ni nyina ejai wo san te de enso e wo mpamo ba wotimi dan okunu na chest okunu so adan no na chest say 1-1 e wo mpane mu bibia be fine chese no eno no afa Mr. Kill enso aye memedro bema de ade ya pa na so ba gine wo ba basa na obi bobi e de agu kaso enko complaini enkoye mpabo se bia ntine yese bema Pedro na ye fe Mr. Kill ni bi enso to yisisi yade eyi sa honamre ne chese slow erection and a lowly be doni nyina e free or premature ejaculation and afa why am sexually ya nyina no wadro no eye Mr. Kill wa wodjon so rough obeso ball prostate ho ban odjon so awote yawo and asempo bema ho e bisi basama ase nyoma nheda nkosere osi pena ni nyina no so eye hunchun capsules no and beboa wani nyina no ye draw eye Kulun Ghana Limited wo mo ene de sa China for no banana afra e de aye nro e de aba Ghanaian market no so wo pe bi ato 0244 275429 0206 271016 and for so akokonam ayo Boris Beef chicken makachos akokonam we de achese no ana abeje esans aye halal aduane de wo no a wonni menye obia na betimi asebe na aduane bia keke obia na chiwade entimen fan nam aye chiwade enkongo save obia ono aye muslimini mesro we aye halal enti unya bitwa na achese chicken thigh chicken rings no ene gizzard ene chese ne kanasa akokono part bia wonsa ebeka mo pretty restaurant afi choba for ne fast food for ni nyina no monkoje makokonam in free Boris Beef chicken udru Bantama High Street one eye Presby sorry edi and nhwe Santas runabout one Unity Oil di and nhwe Poku Trading wadum and a Shell our body junction so benya bi and so ato 0544444453 Boris B and so ebejo so loser fancy na bibia find it.
Oh nyame adom na game no so beto dwa.
Okay.
Na minya signals bi say parliamentarians no. O ma sha say to boots. O ma sha say
mo ya cardio de.
Oh,
yem pa asem bia
o ma sha say.
Me say oba ma Steven apia ma show mo 18.
Oh, dabi kura ma anim na baba obi asoro say mfenante. Parliament house no. Omo se suit no doesn't mean say no mo nim bobo. Na ya won hwe Haruna Idrisu. Ne dress na wode call.
Ya Haruna de so no team ton player nyes ka nyamfa so. Ba born ankasa party de.
Born tie. Me se born.
Ona bonya de ontimi mpia.
Se bro na beba hwe nim fifie.
Member of Parliament obetimi about 35 minutes. Oma me host show no the whole week.
And yeah how.
Nan training no mutimi. Why? Hwe. Masa.
Omo the training no.
Was it training?
Hi. Me say Saturday no dru a na men kan sem bibiri.
Ore honorable.
Hwe ohun.
We say how mu na wa head ball na nko
say. O si pe no. Ana kwes wo ball na go man no.
Ai.
E no tie na nim say.
As a be serious no mu na.
E no say no so oje ball no to no kokoso a. No wa ten say. Say na koda yi Isaku. What send the star bi o de call Leicester ye adwuma ma no. Opia ba kumienu a woni se obepia pass ama na wa fire
member of Parliament ombeji be 17
anasa former Black Stars players you know me injury prone omu nyina he why
Luther o shebufu o
da
o shebufu
na no ese sanjana
njate me so box crossbar 10 goals se piece no box crossbar ba kokora ye fa 10 goals
me obi so obema me honorable chairman san video bi yes so dantenten was so your friend what to me yenko
yeah
what to me yenko
enya bempo mu de ni bia
honorable chairman san
was nso kan was na
apia was no mu nimbo
enti na apia anya fit apia anya fit ana mi buza apia ontimi mo
Fede o wa pia finance.
O de mo nyiji mo na mo fo na mo chairman sabos mu mejina mate o mate yo mate.
Asamoja tu nyina se. Wo de no ko jina sanja nim.
Me say mo MPs no omo bo woodwork ba ko cry be fa 10 goals.
Say ade. Wa ma me hu wo so. Menya nka game na si.
And will be the message by me referee member Chrono Bonidino, MP Chrono Boy, or so one Bob Panams over.
But me to say Obuasi West Crampy, honorable quarting. Yes, one will free bench bar. A bassy and Shamradia, your Mojuma, Babo, oh, you super free bench bar. Super, so. Until I win in Bobo. Yes, young boy, young right, young sass, young fan, some outdoor, Yabuano nano pay, and from Enfamamo full time. Juma dear Sunin say, the maiden edition, our Democracy Cup, a 2024 and Ra, Yadun Sempiba 2 and him, na and now Ramo Rashabe Jafia, Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Urban Backben, at me actually said Tim Smianua, Ombeshia, Nasi Tim Smianusia, Dobedim Kunimino, award to bay, and on the Beman and Faswa bay, and there was what Yenti.
And the maiden event to be held will be on Friday, 5th July 2024 at 6 p.m. at the Accra Sports Stadium between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak. The winner of the Democracy Cup will play against DC United in Washington.
I know you're the tenants, Hearts of Oak and your Asante Kotoko on the 5th of July. Jobe Winipiano or Kwako PM any DC United, ewo Washington, ewo United States of America, Akwakushia, and no Ediatia, Yadi Emam no Yumrum, ewo Ghana Yam Puti football team no, Omgusu Egypt, and Ra, do third game epim so na no Ukrainian Yamian and Kodana and Rantiano, epim subo Juma, and Ra Ghana and Egypt, and at the pim so, a banner we and Nessa Ghana, yet me Achi, or me friend Kenya. Echa Kenya eka makumako mienu ama Kenya ate eka mu ebako na Abrante Hamza Mohamed ene to atene di kan Edma Ghana ye black challenge no ye amputee football team no ena Brown Williams eso edi bako ka ho ema Ghana the black challenge ye amputee team no ehye 2 ema Kenya ete eka no bako game no bana we MVP no ekoye Edma Hamza Mohamed Ghana ya qualify eko pemo da quarter final stage ewo eye amputee African Cup of Nations eguswa etodwa Egypt no na mame qualification schedules no na yenhwe Ghana nyame pa sei ena ebekọ wo china Ghana jewo eye game ye black challenge no ejina akono sei ena sitie china Ghana ye bo against Tanzania no Ghana against Tanzania quarter final game Ghana ebebo no detia yedi emam no enye reram ne amputee coach ye friend Richard Obey Steven edin kwere bisa se kochito na said amuchi obi na mo sha na mo sha ni munya enough preparation and sanamo kwa na yente nsem okafom preparation no ede kire
they say you are ready for war. As a soldier there you have to prepare for war. In the weather rain or shine you have to represent Madagascar on the highest level as you can. And international black challenge in Kasan. Well, we didn't have a very good preparation, but the Amano and sign and then we are them. And now we got to Cairo less than 24 hours to our first game. So in Toba Cairo, we have annual training. We be doing that same day near our match. But now you're ready, say as a defending champion, and as a coach, so. I was speaking to my players, checking up on them each and every day, doing personal training at home. That 2 days we had before traveling, we went to a game plan, how we want to go into each game, and the tactics we are going to go to the group stage and when you're out of the next level. We are little touches for the technical side, no pass and ever.
And when summer Mr. Richard Obey or no Ghana your black challenge head coach what it to say omanya enough preparation omudru Cairo less than 24 hours cry no omo first game nye busan say dey enema omu delay sir omanko Cairo ntem dey cry so na omanya enough preparation no o chirem say my
you think it himself and when it comes to the table sports after I am 24 Ghana so mukatanga kaya bompa so musumapa and the National Paralympic President Mr. Samsudin and I work to the ministry we take it never an job 3 a.m. we have to move and if we so we're just on standby and we move with the call airport director air transit from Accra to Lagos, Lagos to Addis Ababa finally to Cairo. I was to try a ball pass, but we have them and they be more help.
Luther, yeah, maybe so ya assignment to mama. Not necessarily be a child, so but to do we are. What sign of coach in Casablanca and say, I'm putting team with me naturalize in a different country and
okay,
yeah,
okay. May yes assignment na ma. Now, and watching you say, oh, Ghana first game, money Gambia, we win 4-0. Second game, Modima Algeria 5. And now watching money Kenya, Krama Sandia more Mojara, and you 2-1 a winning bonus no. Monsaka na panyi bi no din kwama na
budget no approve an mountain say by going through the game no 2 games up down and you are going to the third game president MPC president and obusuni kasa motivating us and your players hoping that will come and give us our winning bonuses through the group stage and our per diem, hopefully. There will be a winning bonus for African Park Games of also acquire mine. But no, we have them already said the Bequan or Konya Magana and the Bay. Adebia, no, yeah, you go through struggles and Adebia, so you have to go through struggles. My name we have them. Osha Angola or Africa, or first, Yamano. 3 bedrooms apartment each. I'm going to second brand new shadow. And we have them, but Yamanan we have them. Adebia, at least the sports are taking a step ahead of where we used to be. And, we are hoping to Yamiadum and I'm becoming to young.
And you summer. Black Challenge Ghana young puti football team no coach Eddie to dwa church Eddie my winning bonus no my there born wa Ghana ha kra no my na we na ba na so mu bam na no chiniem free na yentinsim so wofu zone B under 17 African Cup of Nations qualifiers eguswa todwa Ghana Legon University Stadium ho na eno na no awura na se Ghana the Black Stars your ball your second group game na yene omanya ye friend Benin and the pim so eba na wiye na se Ghana etima hye 2 ama Benin antimi ante no kwani nyame anim nie wo hwe Ghana Mark Kagawa to atredi kai ansana Theophilus Ayamga de bako eka ho na no kre ni nyame anim ni Ghana ye second goal no massa build up no but 10 passes pa score pa to mana na tena no etimi akasa efe papa la ye mo ma hwe ba passes ne build up no e free answer na ball no eto atenam na so far ko Ramo group A na standing no Sena group A standing esitie say Ghana ye dik after 2 games na 3 teams na obi about 2 games Ghana was 6 points Cote d'Ivoire was 3 points and Benin enya points but so far Ghana ya qualify and Cote d'Ivoire a qualify to Ghana ne top way group Cote d'Ivoire toss second to Ghana yebeshia group B the second place team no and then Ramo group B almost so last group games ebeba so and number 4 PM Niger Burkina Faso na my friend Nigeria and Togo eso at the apem so the same time and no at the dawa bonese first game to the University of Ghana Stadium na second game Nigeria Togo eso to the Rugby Stadium Accra and no at the tia ye de ebema mo na Ghana game no pa na we no yemram ne hwe coach your friend Laye Kingston ekasa say omanya qualification no omu dream atimi abam yente de okaka.
It's very interesting that I find myself in this seat or this position. It's something that I was working on. I started this movement like 5-6 years ago, and I was very patient and then climbing up slowly to come to this day. So for me, coming into the tournament itself, it's a dream coming true. I play this competition. It's a different form of qualification as a player. And it's my dream to also go through the ranks as the way I did it as a player.
And no summer Ghana under 17, the Black Stars. Omo head coach Evan Ken, Aisoba, Lai Kingston, and Tuga. Nanochi, Anna was wedi. You say when the team dominating play. If it's a Ghana first game, no any team and dominating play. We omo dominating yana.
I want us to be calm enough. The way we want to play, we want to be calm enough. Sometimes it's very difficult to play. We had 1 or 2 challenges with the way the ball moves on the pitch. It's a bit slow. So it slows the way we wanted to play. But for me, I think we dominated play today.
Omo a dominative play, and when somebody to your and was say, Yan quality development, and Senate say, you be winning, no, Yenti and Sunchimo.
I think we control the game. It's part of the world. I think we focus more on results. I believe other parts of the world, this age group is just development. Any win is just a bonus. Or qualifying to a competitive tournament is just a bonus. So for me, we have to develop the boys, give them that confidence. If at this stage, if my player makes mistake, it's part of it. It's part of his growth. So for me, what I believe in as a technical person, they are young, and we have to encourage them to play according to the certain style. That if they go out there.
And you and somebody to your Shannon song said the last 5 games are under 17 team way abono omo etimi ashe 19 goals. I consider just 3 pair. To goals with there omo shane basa. And no idea team war the azigriden den game ebe toja nyame pa Sante Okumase Baba Yara game ya tundi the super class Asante Kotoko ene team e friend Hearts of Folk ene the airpem so we jiwana shaka game no na goalkeeper Frederick Asari akasa edi afa ne first super clash and first leg no yenten sama Asante Kotoko goalkeeper no ed kafa
me I want for me playing for Kotoko yani has the first leg no obi enim say in Ghana in Africa krano yepe one of the best clubs is Kotoko and as a has in Ghana Sisiano Kotoko ni has ne reni you say they are the biggest clubs and you know coming into this game it wasn't easy because this was my first challenge and the preparation was different from here to the stadium the atmosphere it was different this is a super clash and your form our and the position our league is about the pride going into these games no I mean it's difficult no but like a need yourself about this kind of games.
And you and somebody to do here and was the first leg and a Kotoko team we need here. Name performance no say na city.
For the first leg, so yeah, there was victory, but me myself, I wasn't happy with the performance. I wasn't so happy with the performance with some goals I consider. But going forward into this match, I can assure them, say it's going to be a fantastic game. It's going to be a good game, and there was a as a moment engineer, be making sure say some mistakes be and will be able to correct it going to this game.
Nana the striker now for Uganda bano branch friend Steven Mukwala ono so akasa nana somebody to just say omani bra bre no omubufu no yentie.
You know, Kotoko has basically what I can say. They should expect more energy this time round. You know, we're just from the lows, and which is not favoring the team as well. Yeah, but this Sunday's match, I just urge the fans to come in plenty, to come and support us. They should just be behind us, and we're going to give our best for this season.
Obian yebusa say na players na omunti mobi no ebe affect Kotoko team na Mukwala.
I know Kotoko is a big club of which Kotoko can depend on individual. We work as a team. Yeah, so basically for Lamptey's issue, I know Zeze can also play the same part as Lamptey or equally good as Lamptey. So I don't think it will be a threat to us. Yeah, that's what makes
and you are the eternal na players na mobi krana a team ombetuma ya adwana Steven Odro tiko ono so de futu ema players no omo mpa ya as a team omo nkofa juju sembia na bibia mo nsa
koye duro that day na kwa ubelus ye na se bless na se do that am we no ma komo to dem wo pa so mun na nya wa no mun na ko wo camp every morning after some more camp every morning I want to pack that on sina me so ka so mun komo se almost fina wa do fina no because the house on the duro se telephone koye drop I do that am na and telephone call and I say just petrol no me dey do the money we and no so oya na for say e be too far na why to me
enu ye de tie na ye wie no hearts of folks o mawura mu aduana esa aduana o center back e friend Alex Boache Heart of folk for Rama Shasi Din Komoso Munya no pe no na place we aduana o contract no e ba na wie Sam Adams November na no contract aba na wie the meeting se ba na wie on to aso biem enu achi Silas Cheme ono so no season ba na wie pe ne contract no aba na wie na Abrante Brighter J of Tanzania bebo loan Edma Aduana on season ba na wie pe obese akọ e Tanzania na the meeting place o mo aduana ya suspend wo no o so training china omaka kire the investigation committee no eso mo fa report ne mra bonten omo atwemo hu say verdict man nemo omo enkwaje bribe bi omo na Karela United ebeto dwa say yeye Mohammed akwaje 50,000 Ghana cedis bribe bi dia bre wo mo nenam so ema Karela be so mo 2-1 no omo rum say empanyimfo guomo mase omo chaso mo din ho asai entimpanyimfo fa verdict mra nya so mo nye training no omo se so mo fa report ama 1 Ida some be press conference actually much central for and guasom de guom no masan omuti ho second ida some be siw aduana club no enya sa san guase no omo soso na the meeting say aduana management ne sa committee no omo so munwie omo hwehwemu a omo eye eno e de tie no na fancy me ko ma me nwuram na me nya oboase adwuma kakama ufro oboase ho
May Jumo 1 year 4 months.
Mike and Froboise. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Oboase say as go justify no, and then I shall say. Okay. If we ne ekusi nyame pa Friday.
You say nipa beko.
Oh yes, for room and for stadium. Stadium. Na omo stop justify no. Ombe to aso akosi Friday. Na omo we justify na. And some be de chire de 10 say justify no. Any as go team neighbor no. Nana bia ana osikani bia egu no pa watena brocha che ye fe no ode no Kofi Apiani also ono no say obe contest for parliamentary seat Obuasi West and you know into owura ne bas independent candidate me te say one champion asa as good justify ne division 2 no omo hye chiri no ono na sha so obo community galleys ewo Obuasi West Mpatem no person use football na ode boa Obuasi West mansinum opeso ye said o konsu atreman FC a owura fen honorable Ignatius Bafo wa de boa community nim patam wo no wo yusu bi ento ono no as God ye justify no be team na hyase a wo sa aba na the meeting say eno na ma the incumbent na oteso no honorable Kwabla Kwaten ho hyehye no enti onso ono no ma cho say o hwe so wo de Obuasi Sporting Club ne beba ono so no owura mu Obuasi team na bebo middle league na fe no pro sport no waka chom ona no say ompe division 1 team ano enti me team
so the division 1 above Obuasi no ma use Linkle
enti the meeting say they say direct say obepe a Premier League club and I said division 1 na the meeting say Premier League no eba say Karela kama omo yeso betim di aba no masese din no nemum the meeting say oni division 1 club bi ana no you qualify ye Galaxy mate say ye so oni Galaxy for akasa ama eye pro sport na no aka che ne nkwala no say omo prepare for division 1 na che say as Galaxy no mo nsa ya aka because no say so no amfa football na nwrama na say nipa na wona na epre no ebetima ha no na say in second division 1 a ombe sese din no either say ombe Obuasi United and na say Obuasi Sporting Club edi ompe say omde to so no nti say die fru Obuasi eso ba na team sinimi anu nyina no ombe yusu Linkle.
Okay. Oh, that's it. That's it. Let me say, Oko Obuasi Linkle. Guyana na mama first half or two tournament. No name is Obokapa. What do you mean? Well, you're now fe you're to us real quick. Express Group do be to Kwaya Canada or US afe over so called Australia and I say UK, New Zealand and Germany so your nursing or your midwife and a simple or your doctor school for no so per scholarship now kwako to our this so ewa manonia Express Group monso mo besa mo ko bodjuma na munya ska ba fie be japade na munya bin so de ba fie ni na Express Group offices a bie ene wo Kumasi away enye Kululu ya wo Kumasi ha asafo liberal about afin cry ya wo Kaneshi First Light and America se takrade market circle no mape enye ira kwan ya wo ho ano awodru sunyane nso aye ben court no e wo Silver House Dynamo aye 0249 000448 Express Group and so no and afeme ka say when so near can say Ghana grows adwuma and so e wo krom adwuma wo krom to say when you youth now between the ages of 15 e 35 years so ponsa no adwuma agriculture agribusiness technical and vocational skills no yana ye besa amount tiamo ho ba bia also offer and ba bia ni kwan so offer se bia briti we bi mu no onso obenya wonsa no adwuma we na adwuma dia Master Card Foundation and the Springboard Roadshow Foundation a Limehouse and a Kabum a day aba number is 0308 255775. Yes, Meza. So many family course no.
Yes, fancy. Mame and wish the HR also in the municipal assembly. Ohenma happy birthday. On one side CEO of Subskinty. HR Swami Municipal Assembly. Nyame enshira na onye okese na oma kwatenti na meweshe me a minipa situ. Apostle Krasichu na the birthday.
Oh yeah, situ.
Yeah, situ.
Oh okay.
Project ni enzo mine. Te aga dan for paro.
No situ ware no ho FM mo.
Oh I have pa.
No ware oba papa. Mangaza de ozera nye wiza. Oba na mana saying you
marry a good woman, you become complete. But if you marry a bad woman, then you are completely finished.
Sicho dear, Sebi, boy, a good boy, but na dream baby. Oba na mansi na dream.
Come on.
Yeah,
okay.
And then mina mi bomba is all because Oba no e come. Na dream fi inti. Ziama na dream be fi. Why more come?
I study that. Fancy, it hurts so much with powerful. Ya ka omunsem na it looks like almost wallpaper. Say ombitima committed themselves making the country proud, and that is adebako amejina so abo mabaso. Say no matter the situation or makum issues or makum problems or more facing financial challenges or more facing fancy mara they give their all to make sure say omunsa betima ka results a ehun hia na aboa and I'm so proud of this team making sure say Ombe representing Ghana on a high and deliver at the end of the day with a trophy now. I was almost a etimi kaman your matimi koye share what they look at ball mobile share passes now fancy mean to me crying na me crying ball cry now praba kokra na share kwa ofa so a break in terms of togu sukra no pass and and now look at the control that they have on the game, the understanding and the intelligence about this particular competition. And there's a need for the nation and the sports minister to step up and make sure say the Ghana team fancy the job they are doing.
Bakroma it's more the less privileged. Now say young factor will be BM.
The ministry
and the ministry
job.
Start taking responsibility.
Apostle didn't make us a more than say no born can be resi memfan send it dying ebi a bronze or the rent out a stairs no kwa
fancy not a surprise
and it's a sabi say nipa no use wheelchair won't mean concurrent down
not a surprise on moka say ticket in about 3 a.m.
Oh, na menya me wana na the crew have ko mo boys you mo qualify for Olympic Games you be catch as my team so kwaji gold medal ba ana benyeska
fancy me say omo first African Cup of Nations
onko dey say take it na ba yan kan nyom so mo fa for mo nko
up till now Paralympic Games here wo kroma so omo bonuses omo dey gi nyina enfa ma omo ade na mo yesa
almost me once almost bush your mind anymore.
Boss, on say no baby omunya bibi amfa.
I know the Gigi name.
Oh. Psychologically.
Or you did any and chess is so traumatized. And then you also dehumanize them. Say all other national teams. You will know what you do for them.
Because you know be a tournament about you sit to the bedroom apart each player.
Yeah. Morocco for no come buy Morocco beto so sike mo bia prado.
We dey fan class o.
I know months way.
O sika 7 do but ade ese fatness or the mom no. Untimi for want to but
mo bia $5,000 cra.
Mo bia say no content macradly give them what is appreciable. What o mind no betimi afo na fam. Na kire say when is some djumede say bi o men mom say omo ye less Canadian or less human. That is an impression created by the treatment. Or the mom say because unfortunately say the situation, but competition is the new yam ebro my Ghana. Look at what they've done so far. What they has and I'll beat Tanzania are coming. Kakra per diem at least say bonus cry per diem. Per diem it is a ben say bibi kwa no ebi person to bibi kwa omuni capro. Because that's what per diem does. I mean, it's sad. It's but me anyway. I mean,
about I'm not to me naturalize in my different country.
Unim say one thing about we mom we are passionate about Ghana. Now said they have gone through West La Comiaca and the first cover.
Sompa Sports.
O man no do and Nigeria and I man who say omono because of more fortunate situation. Say niema way e mam we Nigeria e mom healing. Che oti baby fa kwana and so eno nti na yeso ye take advantage of such situation how busy omo what dey say omo eni gise watimi atukwan eye bibi say amane man enye sika nti but eno so na at least omo so akire say oman no omo komo man ni omo se fata no ye fama omo but unfortunately this is the kind of country we have leaders who really don't a lot of them are not sensitive to plight of people like this and and after the minister, you know my position, the minister. It's sad. And the way any news to me. Because you do baby as a minor, when it comes to sector ministers for sports, how we treat it is different from other sectors over the years. So me, I'm not surprised. Way by so by the zero so on yadi. The priority are different from the most important issues. So for me, I believe that any idea may have me be it's sad. Ye nipa ushe ni omu fema but on mine woman no sa na treat we don't reward people who are omo mine. What is it? Oma just trantro who say nipa udi kokonsa we even celebrate omo udi kokonsa omo di o mine. That's the kind of country we live in. We don't celebrate people who do this and die for
3 matches at Twazo.
So, listen, it's sad. We can only lament. I'm what 2 minutes on bed, no yet.
Timo training pono with me bobozi.
But that's what I'm the passion of the boy. They listen, you have no idea. Obia oye deformed and not disabled in Kaunino. I dear back when your mom say, or time baby, I said, so I'm on a moment where Mrea and mom soon be energy. By yen so yes, sir. Yes, sir. Near say the money. The penny for no. Among passum dre. To mama sum dre bebria. And what? It's sad. But we'll continue to talk about it. We'll continue to push till near most self autonom their mom. Now, okay, Michael.
Fancy under 17, no. Yemfa credit and momo. And now we have seen how effective coaching. The necessary impact. No, if you check the current generation of coaches or mobile, so who under 20 coaching, good. Yeah. Then like Henson. So it means that me national team, juvenile teams, many and farmer coach be our over 50 years. Under 17, under 20. And man and Memi and farmer coach be over 50 years. Because what lie more say they want to carve a certain part in their coaching career. Or the comma coach or no why any BBA the passion and to say lie more the So say ye jidi say hano ye di develop coaches are then coaches ni teams ni na players on munyini mom enti all ye bibi dia ma team no so ye bibi ma ne ho and like Kingston any Desmond of fire akyere sa de no and let it remain yen fan towards say it will be given to promising coaches who work for it. Lai has worked for it. Fancy. Or the 6 years now prepare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And or the atna say I prepare for Juma week. Wanya no so me a former player. I'm a Bob Blasters, Majidi, and my Bob teams were my name Majidinti. I deserve it. No. Oko brand who see he had to work under other coaches as assistant. Yeah. Nti bi ono kra no nimbia no one year experience or no nipa bi o hye na se as assistant kra no oya ade se no ba o ti ase se eye process
Sompa sports
into a brand new one esua and nyakopon wo kwan of us reward such if you are humble you are hardworking and then you don't supplant I say won twitwa obi nantia fancy you always achieve and I am very excited for him he's the star of this team players in nimbo ni bo I am ga nimbo Nabil no, why solid eto onimbo ne ball even the captain tournament when farmer no Chivanyo no and farmer but he's still playing well. Mensa Kaga when imbo but like Kingston is a star
so a serious coach
and I'm very excited.
Then Kasa Kran and your coach be all kind or tactics and can
me
no musa some jan cry trade peace be fan
bet me nya UEFA pro license but mentebo asen chen like Kingston
so Mate me da say ma me fa me course no na togba ban keka se gligbo so kalu ya bomodi anso be hwe no Takas TV or YouTube spiritual days Odin talks afei dae basa mo be down be so dae mo be kwana de mo T-ball cross bar challenge ni na ya mo hwe togbe ekira kwan na omo na our Joseph Jasi Road Bomfa Hospital Junction 0244484747 Togbe bank Casa Blibo Sokalu Shishana subscribe to the YouTube channel Takas TV. Obamani my fine and so I'm a from a course on an afi Yemra so Ansani about a birthday so 0541931931 0548931931 Yemfa callers hello
Bazi
yes sir
yeah body
Adom open your first work as a free
fancy patrol and service now
patrol it you
champion fancy me embo like is and boys no abaso wa boy juma na like is so many aji e mo de mo no pa o ga se me bi na e ka ha so juma ko e for man we know abeda ho gba fede nya fi ne be matrama ko e se bia ne ha school chi go na oba ye time ko chi ba ye no boy juma fi di issue sa se to the coach in the sign I mean you what ya sign ka man ye ne ko to ko match you know na ye na fi from year in the baba it's a 24 more shots of common coach papa that players need to fashion with me at madani yana ke ko fi de ni da sabi mo ye pebi bia se victory against Kotoko because as players win any power support is akuma ndia bro
okay
even so mu team power on crack so mu ni na so mo beto to papa fu wa krumu hanoma ye mu bi ni de empene wo
Mate yeah say yemfa for hello
sport god
opening yet you
na me ntia no beja fo no atie fo ina me dia no sofo no betima fam nya me nipa ba akopɛ me de wadi bantama sport god my more I under 17 ni like in Sabato because na expectation no from Batiano wa peja expectation mo high because ni to say o metima bo mo modern sa na me nko foreign so kakra George Boy you born about to say yi potato free hono there but enye enough because the young coach away winning coach what the trophies how bet me about the fact ni the trophy enya matrama coach bia ni Chelsea nya pama wa pam potato no enye enough on pe coach ta mo the trophy family Bantu ni nyame yes
hello caller
yeah good morning
sir your first work as a free
Mr. Chow Mafu ni obushan
Mafu yetio
yeah we dey me ma pa mo ye
yada say
ya daw pa
enso ya daw pa
competition no na me pese me kan kakra yaw me ra ho anope se wo hwe obi ane nan ye twa ba ne dua se ne moto mu na ode bobo na se obi wie no ni winning bonus a wo te bia wonya no ekokemu a na e ya re husem senior Blackstar the Bobo, ye who did the among bonus be criminal. The penny funny chow. I want to say I'm protecting so on my allowance no bonus be a woman. Don't be in a normal partner. Yen person be in a bad day while you were young and stay in this thing. Not be and yet.
Mate, yara si yɛmfa do twa to hello